In the heart of the African savanna, where the grass grew tall and golden, a proud lion named Baru ruled his territory. His mane glowed like fire under the morning sun, and his roar could shake the trees. Baru lived peacefully with his mate, Lena, and their two playful cubs, Tanu and Sia. Each day, the cubs rolled in the soft grass, chasing butterflies while Lena kept a watchful eye. Life was calm. But deep in the nearby forest, hidden among the thick roots of an ancient tree, lived a huge python named Naga. He was feared by all. His body was long as a river and thick as a tree trunk. Naga was old, clever, and hungry, and he had grown tired of small prey. One night, as the moonlight painted silver lines on the savanna, Naga slithered silently toward the lion's den. His golden eyes gleamed in the dark. He had heard the soft cries of the cubs before and decided that tonight, he would feast on them. The wind was still. The cub slept close to Lena's warm body. Baru rested nearby, his heavy breathing steady. Naga crept closer, his scales brushing softly against the sand. But lions are light sleepers. Baru's ear twitched. He sensed something, a whisper in the grass, a strange rhythm that didn't belong. His eyes opened, sharp and alert. At first, he saw nothing. Then, in the dim light, he noticed the slow, silent shape moving toward the den. His heart hardened. He stood up quietly, muscles tense, tail flicking. Lena stirred. "Baru," she whispered. He lifted a paw and motioned for silence. Then he saw it, the python's enormous head, tongue flicking in and out, tasting the air near his sleeping cubs. A deep growl rumbled from Baru's chest. The sound was low and deadly. Naga paused. His head turned, eyes meeting the lion's. "You should rest, king of beasts," hissed the python. "Your strength means nothing in the dark." Baru stepped forward. "You dare come for my children?" "They are small," Naga replied. "Soft. Helpless. Perfect for a hungry guest like me." The air grew cold. Baru's growl grew louder. "You made your choice," he said. With a sudden leap, Baru lunged at the python. His claws slashed the air. Naga twisted, his body coiling like lightning. The two beasts collided with a sound that echoed through the valley. Lena roared, pulling the cubs into the back of the den. Outside, the night became a battlefield. The python struck fast, his fangs aiming for Baru's neck. But the lion dodged, swiping with his powerful paw. The blow landed hard, cutting deep into Naga's scales. The python hissed, enraged. His body whipped around Baru, coiling tighter and tighter. Baru roared in pain as the giant snake squeezed him. His ribs creaked under the crushing pressure. Naga's plan was simple: squeeze the life out of the lion, then swallow him and his cubs later. But Baru was no ordinary lion. He remembered the cubs, their tiny roars, their laughter. He could not lose. He dug his claws deep into the ground, gathering strength. Then, with all his power, he bit down on the python's thick neck. Naga screamed, his hiss turning into a high, angry shriek. He loosened his coils for just a moment, and that was all Baru needed. The lion twisted free and pounced again, this time landing on the snake's head. His teeth sank deep into Naga's skull. Blood darkened the sand. The python thrashed wildly, his tail destroying bushes and scattering dust. But Baru did not let go. He growled, low and fierce, biting harder and harder until the great snake's body stopped moving. Finally, the savanna fell silent. Baru stood over the lifeless python, panting heavily, his fur torn and bloodied. The moon shone above him like a silver crown. Lena stepped out slowly, her cubs behind her. "Is it over?" she asked softly. Baru looked back, eyes still burning with anger but softening when he saw his family safe. "It's over," he said. "He will never harm anyone again." The cubs ran to him, pressing against his legs. "You're so strong, father," said little Sia. Baru smiled weakly and nuzzled her head. "Strength means nothing," he said, "if it's not used to protect those you love." As dawn broke, the savanna came alive again. Birds sang. The sun rose, painting everything gold. Baru and his family watched the light spread across their land. The other animals heard of what happened that night, how the Lion King fought the giant python to save his cubs. The story spread far and wide, carried by the wind, told by the birds and echoed by the trees. From that day, no creature dared to challenge Baru's family again. The python's massive body became a reminder in the grass, nature's lesson about courage and love. Sometimes, when the cubs played near the spot where the battle had taken place, they would ask their father, "Were you scared?" Baru would smile and say, "Yes." But courage is not the absence of fear. It's what you do even when you're afraid. And the cubs would look at him with wide eyes, filled with pride and wonder. When the sun set each evening, Baru would sit at the edge of his den, watching the horizon. He knew the savanna would always have dangers. But as long as he stood guard, his family would be safe. And if ever another creature tried to harm them, the roar of the Lion King would rise again, a sound so powerful that even the stars would listen.
Please like and subscribe for more videos. Also comment where you're watching from.